Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with allthingsbbq.com, and this is Chicken Spiedini. Well, today we're cooking up a fun little chicken dish called Chicken Spiedini. And if you haven't heard of this, I'll tell you how we're gonna do it. We're taking some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We're gonna pound them out thin. We're gonna coat them in some marinade and then a breading. Roll them up tight, throw them onto skewers, slice them up, and grill them off. It's really tasty. It's got a great little crunch to it, kind of an Italian influence as far as the flavor style. So the first thing we're gonna do is trim up these chicken breasts so we can pound them out nice and thin. I'm gonna start by taking off any stringy stuff from the edges. If there's any cartilage, like I see right here, we'll go ahead and shave that off. Clean up this rib side just a little bit. We can work with the tenders, but I find that the rib meat is just gonna fall off if you try to pound that out. But once you get it trimmed up about like that, should be pretty good. Got a little bone there from that breastbone, cartilage from that same area. Take that off. Now to pound these out, I'm gonna place a plastic bag on top just to create a little separation barrier. And we're gonna take the flat side of our mallet and start to work it on the thick part of the meat. We're not just slamming the mallet down though, we're trying to push it out, push it in the direction that we want it to go. We'll work gently at first to try not to tear any holes. If you do tear a hole, it's not gonna be a big deal though. It's just a little bit easier to handle if it stays all in one piece. Down here at that tail end and on the tender, you shouldn't have to do nearly as much work. So, all pretty even there now. Mostly holding together, and that's all right. Bottom side you can see looks a little bit more torn up. It's totally fine. And then one by one, we're just gonna add these to a bit of our Smoke on Wheels barbecue marinade. Now not only is this going to marinate the meat and add a lot of flavor, we're also going to be able to use this as sort of a binder in our breading. So we'll just sort of layer these in here one by one until we get them all pounded out and submerged. All right, so we've got this great marinade, kind of an olive oil base, nice lemon flavor. It's got a bright citrus pop, and then you can see that fresh thyme in there. It's also got fresh garlic in it. So while the chicken does a quick marinade, we're gonna put together the breading. We're gonna start with 2 parts breadcrumbs and 1 part Parmesan cheese. We're gonna add to that a little bit of Cattleman's Grill Italiano seasoning, probably about a tablespoon. And then we're gonna add some fresh parsley and some fresh garlic. So this we wanna mince up pretty fine because it's gonna go into the breading. We don't want big chunks in there. And we'll mince our parsley down to probably about 3 tablespoons. All right, so that's it. We've got all of our ingredients here. The breadcrumb base, we've got lots of flavor coming out of that. Italiano seasoning, a little extra salt and funkiness from the parm, and a nice pop from the garlic. So now we're ready to go through the breading process. We're gonna start by breading those chicken. We're gonna roll them up, cut them into little pinwheels, and stick them on our skewers. So I'll kind of let some of this excess drip off so we don't have too much. But we do want the flavor from that marinade, and that's what's gonna help this breading to stick. So we'll just kind of toss it through this breading gently. Don't worry if you've got some loose pieces, we can tuck those in as we roll this up. So we'll get this laid out and just go ahead and start to roll this into a nice tight log. And then this will go, we'll say, in about to 4 pieces here. So we'll start right in the center. And then we're gonna come in with our double pronged firewire skewers. These are great for holding stuff together, much better than just a single skewer because you can really kind of gather stuff up and it holds it in place. Nothing spins when you twist it. So right onto the skewer. And then we'll kind of just push this into our dredge that fell off. And that's what it should look like. Well, today we're grilling our chicken Spiedini on the Yoder Smokers YS640S pellet grill. We're running hickory pellets at 425 degrees with grill grates set up directly over the fire and the diffuser removed. So we're just gonna place our Spiedini slightly staggered apart here so we have a little bit of room in between to get some color, but right over the fire. We're not cooking super hot today. We're gonna let these come up a little bit slowly while at the same time getting some really nice grill marks from the grill grates. So for now, we close the lid and just wait for about 5 minutes before checking on them. Nice, getting some really good grill marks on there. You can see even where the grill marks aren't making their presence known, you've got that golden brown crust going on the breading there. That's exactly what we're going for. Beautiful. Very nice. Kind of rotate these around a little bit. Oh yeah. So being that these are boneless, skinless chicken breasts, we want to make sure that we don't dry them out. And we're going to do that by cooking them to an internal temperature of 160 degrees. That's where we pull them off. Now at the flip, we're looking at about 120 on the internal. So we've got to work from both sides, right? Now if we get up to like 150 internal and we've got all the color we want, we're simply going to move them off to the right to let them finish indirect. Otherwise, we can leave them right where they are. So we're getting good color on the bottoms. I'm using a spatula just to make sure that we don't lose much of our breading. So let me show you here. That's looking pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do for now is we're just gonna stand these up on their sides so we can get a little color on the sides as well. We can flip these one more time. We're at about 145 to 150 right now. Those grill marks all the way around now. Let's check one of these little guys here. No, right over 160 there. Let's try a few different places, make sure we got it right. Yeah, we're pretty close. I think we can call that good. So that's it, guys. I mean, these are ready to eat just the way they are. Or you could always throw them on top of some pasta. Maybe hit them with a little greenery here just to pretty things up. Put them on some pasta with some red sauce. Put it on top of some rice. Do whatever's in your heart. Just gonna do a little squeeze of lemon right before we taste this. Oh yeah. All those Italian flavors coming through from the Italiano. It's crunchy, but in the center it's soft and chewy. I mean, it feels like you're eating something that's fried, but it's been cooked on the grill. And you get that grilled element to it. I mean, you can taste the grill in those grill marks. The citrus is a great complement. It really lightens things up. Just like with any fried food, when you've got something acidic to cut through that breading, all about balance. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out allthingsbbq.com for all of the products featured in today's video. If you enjoyed the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to allthingsbbq.com/thesauce. All Things Barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.